And there we go. We've now gotten the screws into the top. I don't know if you could tell right here, especially if I'm mounting the camera right. Gave it a little bit of a countersink, which I was really surprised to see that the other project did not. And they're kind of kept out of the way for the most part. I can still use the surface without any dinging myself on that. Let's see what's happening on the bottom. This is just this, and it's attached very securely with these wing nuts, which I keep forgetting the name of, but I got it right this time, wing nuts. And you'll see that this bolt is unnecessarily long. I originally thought I'd be coming through here, but also figured that, if it's too long, I'm just going to cut it off, and that will definitely speed things up, just to cut that off. And I also, eventually, when I figure out where my epoxy is, I'll just epoxy either the screw to the washer or the washer just right to the wood. So there we go with that part, and the only thing left is, well, besides making sure the drawer still works. Yeah, that's right. There were some issues with the drawer. So let's see what we can see here. So the drawer, well, for one thing, it's not even sitting level. I wonder why. Oh, that's because I forgot to put that on good tight. Yeah, that drawer's in there pretty well. Now, if I pull at it, let's see what happens. Huh. Now, I did not expect this. It's actually jammed in there pretty well. And it's not coming out. What I expected to happen from there, it's popping off the side here. And this happens because the width of it at the corners is, where it's secured, is wider than in the middle parts here, because it kind of warps its way inwards. So it has a tendency to want to fall off the rack. Why is it? It's kind of falling off here, kind of crooked. I don't know if that's because my whole job here is a little bit crooked, which totally could be. But you see, it's a little bit of trial and error getting this to work. Now, another thing I considered, and I'll just throw it out there now. I'm not sure if it's totally necessary at the moment, but in the event that this wasn't secure, and actually that's pretty good, but I'll just throw it out to mention, just in case if it wasn't, then I was gonna just take another board like this and set it up right there and just put another bolt through it there, just like I did at those other ones. And that also gives it a nice little top when it's secured in there. Definitely at least looks a little bit neater when you do it that way. So I'll consider that. I've already shown that you can kind of get it out of the way. Let's pull out my tack there, and may or may not do that. But anyway, we got one more piece left, and that is put the pegboard on there. So there's a couple of interesting pieces to getting that part together that I modified, so I'll set that up and show you how I do it.